And then we're gonna summon our dragon. And our dragon is gonna full clear, right? Our dragon is gonna full clear. You better full clear! I stood. Don't you? Right? You do not press it. You don't, bro. You do not. Right? I stood. I swear to. Oh, you don't press it. Today, I have something extremely interesting to share with you guys. I've actually never done this before in my entire life, but if this video gets more than 1,000 likes, we'll make a continuous series of this potential video idea, where basically, I will review your Honkai Star Rail gameplay free 99 and identify the mistakes, or rather a term called backseating, for free. And we will see what exactly has been going on in the Honkai Star Rail community, because y'all keep saying Mr. Unrelatable, Mr. Tourist, Mr. this, Mr. that, and basically making MrPokke feel very sad. So I was thinking, okay, wait, why if I do the same, but for you instead? And today is going to be the first entry of what we have, where one of my viewers, he goes by the name of Mr. M, submitted his full run and recording of Anomaly Arbitration Night 2. So we are gonna take a look at this together as a community on exactly what is going on right here. And without further ado, let's get into today's content. Okay, chat, so the problem that we are facing today for Mr. M is essentially seen from this right here. Mr. M cannot clear this one night with a Remembrance flagship. Alright, he cannot clear Night 2 with a full Remembrance flagship. Now, before I continue, I'ma just set some ground rules, right? No hateful message, no slurs, no mean things, only positivity, right? Only positivity in the chat. The only person that can critique, right? I'm gonna critique bro's builds, bro's team comps, bro's rotations, and bro's actual in-game slides as a fair critique, alright? Alright, because my chat loves backseating me, right? They love pretending to know that MrPokke is the worst, and they know everything about each other. But this is a viewer who is brave enough to share his shortfalls for the entire world to see. Alright, so this is gonna be a W-friendly environment, right? Okay, fantastic. Okay, so this is bro's problem. He cannot clear Night 2 with a full Remembrance flagship, right? He cannot clear Night 2 with a full Remembrance flagship. Now, let's take a look at what exactly is wrong with bro's build. I think the builds are one of the most important factors before you bring into the actual battle, aside from team combination, right? So first off, casters. Alright, maxed out traces. Alright, level 1 basic. Alright, looks pretty good, right? Though this is gonna be an E0 S1 casters. Everything's level 80. Looks very nice. Alright, 9.1k HP, 90 speed, 65% crit, and 214 crit damage. Oh, okay. I mean, this looks pretty good though. Alright. I think generally he's got all the right main stats, right? HP main, crit damage body, 4-piece support, 2-piece support. I think this castorice, generally speaking, is pretty good. Alright, I think this is a W castorice, if I can say so myself. Now let's move on into the next unit, and that is gonna be Evernight. So also maxed out traces, right? Very good, level 80, right? E0 S1, right? E0 S1 Evernight. So far so good. The stats over here is gonna be also not too bad. Okay, so we're gonna be using the Arcadia 2-piece with double HP main stat with a HP boost. Okay, for this particular build, if I could say so myself, generally speaking, I will go towards the bone 2-piece, right? The bone to bone castorice, because bone actually gives you a little bit more HP, which gives you a little bit more new buff. All right. Second of all, from my personal experience after a while, I really like the energy regeneration speed boots every night just to give castorice more charge from personal experience. I have of all of the previous anomaly arbitration videos that I've done for my free-to-play account, I've always used at least E0 S1 every night. I've always used like a speedy every night because the damage where she's gonna be doing is a lot lower if you're not running E2. Alright, but if you do want to run like a DPS every night, I will still stick with HP rope, but this should be ice damage sphere, because ice damage sphere is gonna give you a little more, and then this should be everything else the same, right? So for a speedy new body generation every night, this is gonna be ER rope, and then this is gonna be speed boots, right? That's pretty much the thing. I don't really think HP percentage chest is too worth it, because you lose way too much crit damage, but to each their own, right? So that's gonna be that. Next unit is gonna be Cyrene. Oh shit! Okay, this is a massive red flag, right? So if you are a free-to-play player, if you are a new viewer, you just play HSR, this is a massive red flag where you are using Victory in a Blink S5 for Cyrene. So I'm gonna just guess, right? I'm just gonna guess. You probably gave your Herda Store Lycone to Hyacinth. That's my guess, right? You gave Herda Store S5 to Hyacinth. You have nothing else to use for Cyrene. You skipped both their signature Lycones, so you have no other choice but to give Victory in a Blink to Cyrene herself. I would highly recommend, I'm not sure if you really have or don't have it, but there is this one particular Lycone that I think by now most players should have, which is gonna be this Lycone right here. Not this. Okay, this Lycone right here, right? The Cyrene Lycone. This Lycone is actually really good for Hyacinth. I personally use this Lycone back when I haven't gotten Hyacinth S1 and slapped it on a Hyacinth to get myself the Anomaly Arbitration 3-star. It actually gives you a substantial amount of outgoing healing HP, which means that you actually generate a lot more new butt for your entire team. Then, after you give this to your Hyacinth, you can then pivot into the Herda Store S5 to give this to your Cyrene, which actually wants more speed. Alright, so I think this will be a very good start of changing your things. But if you don't even have a single copy, then I honestly think at that point you might just pull Hyacinth S1. Alright, I think Hyacinth S1 cost for cost is really worth it. Unless you have Hyacinth S1 and you still use this, and you're not using Herda Store, which I don't think is the case. So let's just move on into the next one, which is gonna be our stats over here. Oh, that is not too good, guys. So we are gonna be running 2-piece speed with a 2-piece bone for Cyrene. Okay, the good thing about this is you have the right main stats. Right, you have the right main stat for your rope. You could use this for ice damage sphere for a little bit more damage, but if you want HP, that's fine as well. You get more charge. Speed boost is complete, right? Crit damage is also okay. But your actual sets are really questionable. Because number one, your speed is very low. You didn't hit the speed requirements for Cyrene. Probably by now, most players should try to hit the 200 speed, if not at least 180, right? If not at least 180. And this is with 2+2 speed. The 2+2 speed is actually okay. This is basically the casual version, right? For the free-to-plays, for the general population who don't have access to good gear, and you cannot run 4-piece deliver, 2+2 speed is actually okay. But even with 2+2 speed, the actual gear for your speed subs are very questionable. So for example, this is only 4 speed, 4.6. This is 0 speed, and this is 4 speed. And if your entire account only has these as your highest speed options for 2+2 speed, it is extremely questionable. Alright, this is extremely questionable. Then for this particular 2-piece, I actually don't mind it that much because this is 9 speed with 7 speed. So that's 16 right there, right? But you could save yourself a lot more if you run yourself Von Weg to force a 3 action in 150 AV. It saves you a lot of speed requirements, but the thing is you can't even hit 180 at this point, which is very, very unfortunate. I will say if you're running 2+2 speed, right? Ideally, you at least have like 6 to 7 speed across this, and this, so that you actually hit that bare minimum 180 if you're running 2+2 speed. Then for this 2-piece, you can convert to 2-piece von Weg, which will mean that with 180 speed plus 2-piece von Weg, you are definitely hitting your 200 speed effective in battle, right? So I think this build can definitely be improved. If you do not have enough speed, 2+2 is fine, get more speed. If you have enough speed for your 4-piece deliver, then run 4-piece deliver and hit a 180, right? And also because you're using this, right? You're running Victory in a Blink, which, you know, if you just change this Victory in a Blink to your Herda Store S5, I guarantee you hit 180. Alright, so highly recommend the changes, which brings us to our final unit, and that is going to be... Okay, so just like I expected, right? That's why they call me Mr. HSR, right? I know everything. Just like I expected, you do not have a Hyacinth S1, and you do not have Cyrene S1, so you decided to give Hyacinth the speed Herda Store S5, and you gave Cyrene the other one, right? So the easiest fix to this entire team right now is basically give this to Hyacinth, then give this to Cyrene. You have like so much better of a rotation. When the moment you change your light code, it's gonna be good, right? Other than that, we are missing a little bit of Ferris, which is not that big of a deal, but you know, 40% is 40%, right? So we're just gonna get that. The build. Oh my god. First of all, the 2-piece Amphorius is not too good. You want to stick with the giant tree for the additional speed 2-piece as well as your healing boost, right? But the elephant in the room, 4-piece Sacrados. The thing with this is 4-piece Sacrados. Okay, I know my gears are kind of all over the place. This is really not too good, because we have this other 4-piece, which is literally built for Hia and Little Ika. And that piece is known as the Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder. Alright, this piece is definitively straight up way better than you would ever expect for any other 4-piece. You not only have 2-piece speed, you also on top of that get a team-wide ally crit damage increase by 15%, as well as another 6% speed buff. Alright, so from this build to this build, it is a substantial difference, right? And I would low-key allow this Amphorius 2-piece if you had a good speed sub, but the thing is, you have 0 speed subs. You literally have 0 speed subs. I don't even know why we are gonna be going for 30% crit rate, because you have 0 speed subs. And on top of that, you are not even using outgoing healing boost. You are running a HP main stat, which for a sustain is at the equivalent of like once you hit level 6 with Yasuo, you don't upgrade your ultimate, you upgrade your Q, bro. Alright, really bad. But and like I mentioned, I am Mr. Nice. I will not say any bad things, right? These are just fair critiques, right? So please change your 4-piece 2-piece. Please change this to outgoing healing boost. This HP is fine, energy generation rope is fine, but please get more speed subs. So ideally, even if you do not have this, right? Even if you do not have this, so the moment I slap this on, you don't need that speed, you should still be seeing something like this. If you don't hit 200 speed on Hyacinth, it's fine. is legitimately fine. If you don't do it, you really want your outgoing healing, so you get as close to that 200 speed as close as possible. Okay, this looks like shit because it's level 1, but the speed for Hyacinth is not that bad, because you still gain more outgoing healing boost from this, right? From this. So just change that and you will have a much better time with the outgoing healing, right? HP, ER, as well as speed boost, right? So that is pretty much going to be our builds for this segment, which I think at this point, it low-key might be extremely correlated with a build issue, right? This is probably a build issue because we are running E0S0, E0S0. No, wait, E0S1, E0S1, E0S0, E0S0. So without further ado, let's take a look at the actual clear. Okay. Yep. So these are the sets that bro used. Alright. Yeah, you definitely want to change this. Right? You definitely want to change this. So that is going to be good. Oh boy. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, wait, chat. I'm going to mute Songcrest a little bit because it's going to clash. So we'll just listen. Okay. Alright, looks good. Just a little bit loud, a little bit lower, a little bit. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna go in with the dragon. Very good. Okay. Okay, so here's the situation, okay? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take back whatever I just said about a build issue. I actually don't even think it's a build issue anymore. I think bro just doesn't really know how a Remembrance flagship works. You know what? I am pretty sure if I use this exact same build, like literally everything the exact same, I think I can clear this. So what I noticed here was you used your castorice dragon to swipe. You are not letting go of the dragon to make him go buff flip explode. And I don't really know who the fuck in HSR told you to. Okay. Mr. Nice, right? Mr. Nice. I would highly recommend you to let the Pollux go buff flip explode. Please do not do this. But let's just see where this is gonna be going. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait. Did Ika just die? I didn't even know that Eevee could kill Ika, by the way. Okay, that was pretty interesting. I have never ever seen Ika getting killed by Eevee. Ever. In my entire life. Thank you for providing that. Bro, did you know in Honkai Star Rail, March 7th every night can kill Ika? Bro, I never saw that. I actually never ever saw that, right? Okay, that was very interesting. That was extremely interesting. So, we're gonna go for the ultimate after 10,000 years. Okay, so, notice at this point, right? If you just let go of your dragon from the moment it got let go, you would have already gotten another fucking dragon by now. Do you got? Okay. We're just gonna take this a little bit, alright? Okay. Alright, Cyrene is gonna get the skill over here for 23. Alright, he's gonna let this go. Okay, very nice. That's why they call me Mr. Nice. Okay, this ultimate is a good ultimate, right? Because you have like zero charge. Every night it's kind of like whatever. But this was a good ultimate timing. Alright. Oh, yeah, chat. I've not pre-watched. I literally just downloaded this, so I've not pre-watched this. I'm like watching this for the first time as I speak as well. Alright. So he gives us a full charge. Okay, gives a buff to castorice. Tango, you didn't give it the highest hit, by the way. Alright. Alright, luckily you gave it a... Okay. Okay, and you get... Oh my god, yippee! You gave your buffs to both castorice and Evernight. That is a exceptional play. Please do not give this the highest hit unless you give this to your buffs first, right? Because it's a permanent buff, right? It's a permanent buff. So we're gonna give this. Let's go. Of that. Oh, okay. I would... Okay, also this phase is very, very interesting. It's like castorice saw the way you play and she just wants to jump off in-game. Okay, this is not too good because you kind of want to let go of your Evernight ultimate to get into the Evernight ultimate stage, which will allow you to deal a little bit more damage. And also more charge, right? A slightly more charge. So hopefully you actually manage to... Oh, you... Wait. Do you out with Evernight? Because maybe if you summon a dragon out of Evernight afterwards, it might be okay. Okay, you are losing a lot of lot. I am Mr. Nice, right? I am Mr. Nice, but you are losing so much damage. Mr. Nice. Mr. Nice. Okay. Why the fuck are you not? Who the fuck are you saving your Evernight ultimate for, bro? Who the? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Why? Who are you holding this for? Who are you holding this for, bro? Who? Who? Me? Me? Oh my god. Bro, he's just never gonna out. Oh my god. Are you going to wait for Evernight's turn to cast her fucking skill first and then cast her ultimate? Please don't tell me to do that, by the way. Okay, you know what? This, unironically, is how you play DPS Evernight. Right, especially if you play E2 Evernight, you will out on her turn, cast skill to get the highest possible jellyfish charge. So technically, if you're playing this as a main DPS Evernight, that's fine. But because you waited so fucking long, the entire previous rotation with your castorice, dragon, and Ika and all that kind of stuff, they lost out on the Evernight ultimate field damage. So you lost like a way more substantial amount of damage that I personally would have gone for it. Okay. How much was that? 526k. I mean, that's not too bad. Alright, that's not too bad. And then we finally get this. Okay, this dragon is fine. Alright, this dragon. So hopefully you actually get a full clear here. I'm not even gonna say anything because I'm Mr. Nice, alright? But my point has already been made, right? If you're playing Remembrance Flagship, just fucking kill Pollux, right? Always kill Pollux. You never ever save Pollux. So okay, I made my point, so I'm not gonna yep. Okay. Yep. Chat is not rage bait. It's not rage bait. It's not rage bait. This was a legitimate question posted in HSR help. If people rage bait here, they get banned, by the way. This is a legitimate question, right? Just because someone is bad at a game just because someone needs help at the game, it doesn't mean that it's rage bait, right? So it is not rage bait. It is real. Very, very nice, right? Okay, anyways. Alright. Okay, me. Okay, you know what? Credit where credit is due. That was a pretty good Cyrene ultimate. Because you save up your dragon to go into the second phase. So you deal a little bit more damage. So that's actually not too shabby, right? That's actually not too shabby. Oh my god, if you have to let go, right? Okay, you let go, right? You have to let go. You have to let go. Okay, very, very good, right? Very, very good. Okay. Alright. You are Okay, that is good. That is good. All right, gets a little bit more of the basic over there. All right, you got your skill. All right, get your ultimate up. Okay, it's okay. All right. All right. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's fine because like he wants to trade the hits, right? Because okay, you lost energy on Hyacinth, but if you ultimate after bro summons Flame Weaver, it will deal more damage to the clothes. So I think for this one, I can close 2 eyes. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Because this will help you do a little bit more damage to the clothes. Alright? It's like 10% of the clone's man HP. Alright? So I think that's okay. Alright? Then we're gonna swipe. And then we're gonna summon our dragon. And our dragon is gonna full clear, right? Our dragon is gonna full clear. You better fucking full. You better fucking full clear! I swear to fuck. Don't you fucking press. You do not fucking press it. You do, bro. You do not fucking press. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. You don't press it. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's good. Okay. You know what's crazy? I actually don't see how bro can't clear this, by the way. Like, even after all that, he's at 0 cycle and Flame Weaver is at 46% HP. I'm almost certain you clear, right? How do you not clear this? Like literally, how do you not clear this? Okay, I'm a little bit scared because you can see, okay, this video right now is only halfway, guys. There's another half of the video that hasn't even been played. But like, how the fuck do you fuck up so badly that you go from 0 cycle 46% at phase 1 to not clearing? Bro, I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's good. That's good. Alright, I guess the heal back up. That's good. Sirening goes in. That's good. Okay. Me. Okay. Like I mentioned, Mr. Nice, right? Mr. Nice. A tip that I can give to you is you don't have to always let go of your Sirening ultimates at 12 out of 24. There's a reason why you can hold this of 27 stacks, right? So sometimes, for example, right now, bro is winner's broken, right? You might want to consider just holding on to like, personally, I hold on to like 20 plus to decide if I want to just let go for the attack or if I want to just give the additional ultimate to Hyacinth for energy regeneration, right? So that is a little bit more, it will have like more flexibility for you in combat. But for your account specifically, because this is the state of your Sirening, right? This is the state of your Sirening. Wait, hold up. Okay, if your Sirening has stats like this, I actually think there's like almost no point going for the ultimate to deal damage. Because she ain't gonna fucking deal damage, right? Like, with all due respect, right? At least if you want to try to make her deal damage, you might as well just change the crit rate chest, right? To get as close to 50% as possible. And you can't even hit 180 speed, so you don't even get a conversion, right? So, personally, I'm leaning towards just giving the energy for Hyacinth. Because she's probably not gonna be doing too much anyways. Okay, like, if I'm gonna be spending 12 Sirening charges for 100k damage, I might as well just let this be done by a Scylla ultimate. You know what I'm saying? So that is gonna be something called opportunity cost, which I will trade off a little bit, right? Alright, go for another meme. Alright, 177, that's not too shabby. Alright. Okay, luckily for us, because Flame Weaver hits Hyacinth both times with Little Ega, she actually gets full ultimate. So that is great, right? That is great. So you don't actually need to use your ultimate back there. Okay. Alright, let's get a dragon. Okay. You know what? This particular misplay here, I won't even say it's your fault. Because I'm pretty sure even chat does this. Alright? Generally speaking, if you're up against anything that is not one target, you always let go of your castorice dragon. So that you can get more dragons. Right? So at this particular point, because you waited for Hyacinth in the beginning, you didn't summon the dragon, you kind of had to let go of your out skill, which means that all those charge going to this dragon is not making you more value because it is multi-target. Right? It is multi-target. But, from the way that I see you play Remembrance Flagship, where you literally don't let Pollux die, and you keep doing the fucking swipe like fucking Tinder, I can understand why you would choose to do this, right? So it is what I do, it is what I do. Okay. Why would you do that? Okay, Mr. Nice, right? Mr. Nice. Mr. Nice. I would always spend skill points for a higher scene to get additional heals, right? Additional heals. Because you not only provide more new butt for your casters, you also provide more damage to Little Iga. Alright? We are not playing fucking Sparksicle or Archer. You don't need to save skill points for nobody. So this is okay. Mr. Nice. Alright, Mr. Nice. Okay. Alright, now you get the dragon. Alright. And you're gonna fucking press Q again, bro. I swear you're gonna press Q again, right? I'm just gonna guess. You're gonna press. Hey, if you press Q, I mod again. Nah, I'm just kidding. You're gonna press Q again. Bro, you know what's the best part? The best part is he doesn't even press it immediately. He holds here for like 2 to 3 seconds, contemplating if he wants to press Q. It's like, it's literally in his mind like, oh my god, would I deal more damage if I press Q? Or would I deal more damage if I... And guess who won at the end? Whoa! Oh my goodness! He did it! Wait, he did it! Oh my god, he did it! He actually pressed the E! Oh my god, he actually did it! Bro, and people say Remembrance Flagship is a low-skill ceiling team comp. Bro, this is probably one of the most difficult teams to play in HSR, bro. That is actually completely fucking insane. So, W-Blade. Thank you. Very, very nice. Okay, 1.6 million. And look, bro, look at that. Right, look at that. Okay, hopefully after you did that, you are never gonna press Q again, right? I will never see you pressing Q again, right? Because you are currently at 1 cycle. I literally don't know how you fail this, by the way. I legit don't know how you fail this. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I just can go full screen. There we go. Alright, full screen. For the maximum immersion. Okay. So this is gonna be 100% summon your dragon right now. Okay. I'm not gonna keep saying the same mistakes here and there. Right? So generally speaking, more than one target, summon dragon immediately, and ideally you always want to summon this dragon before high instant begins, so you can give all this charge to the next dragon. Also, Little Iga looks insane here. That is a crazy freeze frame, right? Little Iga. Alright, anyways. Alright, 128, and then this is gonna let go of the basic, and then we are finally gonna summon the dragon. That is great. Alright, please do not press Q. Very nice. Oh my god, bro, it's as if he's watching my stream right now. Bro, it's literally as if he's watching my stream right now, knowing like what I'm gonna be saying. Alright? Okay, fantastic. Okay. I think what bro meant to say is not clearing Knight 2. I think what bro meant to say was he cannot 3-star Knight 2. Right? I think that is the reason, right? Okay, also chat, I'm just blind, guys, right? Bro literally clear, right? He just wants to get a 3-star Knight 2. But he misspoke. Alright? He misspoke, guys. Right? And I think at this point, in the MrPokke community, if you can't 3-star an endgame content, you basically means you don't clear, right? If you can't 0-cycle MOC, you basically means you don't clear, right? So he did misspeak. So after bro misspoke, I misunderstood. Because bro did want to get a 3-star clear, right? But I'm keep it about. It is hella doable. It is actually hella doable. So you are not even that far off, by the way. You are actually not even that far off. Okay. Bonus tip. If you are gonna be using your Cyrene ultimate to deal damage, Only do this after you summon Castorice Dragon, so you get a rest pen view. You will do a little bit more, right? So you're absolutely welcome. W tip from Mr. Nice. Me, right? So you lost a little bit of damage here because you didn't summon the dragon. Then you have one last dragon. You're gonna summon this. And I'm guessing you got hit with 1%. Alright, I'm guessing this is a 1%. Okay, that was... Okay, first of all, this damage is a little bit sad, right? This is a little bit sad. But, despite all that, right? Despite the amount of misplays that you did, and despite your builds looking something like this, right? Despite all that, it is actually so close for you to get a 3-star clear. Running a 6-cost Remembrance Flagship, right? So that is gonna be that, and then you're just gonna be wrapping everything up. Okay, I think we can kind of just skip towards the end, right? Now we kind of just skip towards the end, blah, 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 blah. 1% getting a 3-star, or rather 3-cycle clear, right? So I think with that, we are going to come to the end of our first video where I backseat my chatters. I'm not sure what this series is gonna be called. So like I mentioned, Mr. Nice, right? The diagnosis for Mr. Nice, your biggest mistake, genuinely, is just this. This is your biggest mistake. Hold up. Like, I should never, ever, right? I should never, ever see Pollux swiping on Tinder. Fuck no. This should never happen. The moment you eliminate this, I'm actually almost absolutely positive that you can clear, right? And if you need a little bit more damage, right? Cast your Avenite Ultimate as fast as possible. Always summon your dragon as fast as possible. Ideally before Hyacinth's Ultimate. Change your builds a little bit here and there. So like I mentioned, give this Herd Out S5, give this the Mimi Light Cone, and then just give them a little bit more speed. Ideally just change this to the 4-piece Warrior as well as a 2-piece Giant Tree. And I am almost certain you are able to clear, right? I almost know you're able to clear. So hopefully bro can clear after this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this news, like I mean, a 1,000 likes, we'll do a part 2 for another viewer, right? So join Twitch, join Discord. Word of the day is gonna be Tinder. Use code POKE for 10% on Gamers Ups, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. I bet if he autoplay, he'll get 3-star. You know what? You actually might be right? Alright, thank you.